Welcome back to the 8:30 show. On this episode, we got a few topics we're going to run down. First one is going to be the Trump shooting, attempted assassination that went down this Saturday at his rally in, I think it was Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I can't even speak right now. I think I just had a baby stroke.
All right.
So, yeah, he was out in Pennsylvania.
You're all right, though, right? I'm like, all right, like,
yeah, I'm
baby
good.
stroke.
I'm good.
All right.
He was out there at this rally talking about immigration, and he got sniped at.
Yeah.
Interesting, because this kind of is history repeating itself in a little bit, but not so much with JFK, except for he was in a car. And
Reagan, too.
I think, yeah.
Reagan got shot.
No, he did, but it was a walk-up, wasn't it?
So what?
Wasn't that? But that's like, wasn't it Bobby Kennedy that got walked up at the hotel?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was more like that.
So fucking what? It's an assassination. Either it's an assassination or an attempt.
No, I get it. I'm just saying the type of assassination. This was, from the grassy knoll.
Okay, I didn't know we were doing that. All right.
But let's go ahead and run the footage of this attempt at his life.
And that comes right from the government services, comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
I wonder if that last click was Secret Service.
Moving his hair. Hold. When you're ready. On you. Ready. Move. Up. Move. Go. Up. Hawkeye's here. Get ready. We ready?
Okay, we are watching live at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former President Trump was speaking on the stage. There has been some kind of disturbance that clearly sets law enforcement and Secret Service into motion, immediately jumping around the former president in a protective mode. The crowd has been screaming. They are standing by. You can hear some voices there saying, "Are we ready to go? Are we ready to go?"
He looked disheveled.
Yeah, right?
We are looking at President Trump. This does not look good. I'm going to be honest with you. From what we can see right here,
Bald
it looks
eagles.
like they are attempting to move him out, that he may
Bald
have been
eagles.
injured.
Fuck him.
He is holding up his arm. He is pumping
Go
his
boys.
fist,
America.
but clearly
That's
the
Go
Secret
boys.
Service wants to get him out of this situation.
Freedom. And I don't care what you think about Trump, whether you like him or you don't like him. An assassination attempt is bullshit. Like, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the violence, but he stood up like, America,
Yeah.
freedom. You'll never take me down.
Let freedom ring in my ear.
Talking about me making jokes.
Yeah, I had to. I had to. Yeah, that's crazy. So when Obama ran for president, I feared for that man's life.
Yeah.
Feared for his life. And when he won, feared more for his life. I really thought they were going to kill him because of how many people hated him and still hate him to this day. But regardless of that, I really thought that they were going to assassinate him. And when it didn't happen, I was like, okay, You know, that's great. Like he actually got to do his job.
Yeah.
And regardless of what you think, good or bad, whatever, like I did not want to see that. I didn't want that to be in history where, you know, the first black president was going to be assassinated. You know, that would have been awful. So I feared for him big time. And then this happened. So my question to this is, how did this happen? Because I from my understanding, they come out like days before, maybe even weeks before. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But how is it that this person was able to just get up on a roof and
Get up on the roof
and do what he did?
That's the thing that I was questioning too. Like, how is that possible? How is that area not secure to the to that point? I mean,
I just can't imagine. I don't get it.
They had counter snipers who took the man out, who did this assassination. But how did they not see him get up there? How did no one?
And people, people were telling, according to other reports, people were telling the police in the area that this guy was up there, and they were ignored. From what I keep hearing, like I keep seeing that. Yeah, I've seen it a couple times where they were like, "We told them." They did nothing, you know, so, and then everybody, the conspiracy theories on this are going to be rampant.
Yeah.
And we're going to hear all kinds of shit. And right now, one of them is like, this was a setup, you know, how is it that the Secret Service and, you know, whatever, they didn't know that he was up there? Because again, like I said, prior to what I'm saying now, they check the perimeter.
Apparently not good enough.
No, but they're supposed to.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be foolproof. So that leads to the whole, like, this was a setup theory. You know, like, they allowed this person to get up there and to do whatever. And, you know, they probably told him, don't worry, it's a tranquilizer. And bing.
Yeah. Yeah. Only thing I can say about that, somebody gonna lose their job, if not already. Somebody lost their job. They got discharged immediately.
No, they probably didn't get discharged. They probably got moved around. Like, you ain't working for him no more. You're done. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. How does it work?
I don't know, but I think a firing is in order.
Sure.
Again, regardless of how you feel about Donald Trump or any other president, it's BS. This man should still be able to go out there and spew his rhetoric to his constituents, and if they want to vote for him, vote for him. He shouldn't be assassinated talking his shit.
I guess the Simpsons got it wrong this time.
Maybe.
I mean, this time I said.
Maybe. We don't know when.
No, I know.
When it's supposed to happen, but yeah. So far. So, Biden has come out and he dropped his freestyle on the mic about
I did not watch that.
The goings on.
I know that he put out a statement and that this shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
And that he called Trump and talked to him, and that was pretty much the gist of what I got. But I didn't know that he said anything.
Yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. He did a small little press conference.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Last night, I spoke with Donald Trump. I'm sincerely grateful that he's doing well and recovering, and we had a short but good conversation. Jill and I are keeping him and his family in our prayers. We also extend our deepest condolences to the family of the victim who was killed. He was a father. He was protecting his family from the bullets that were being fired, and he lost his life. God love him. We're also praying for the full recovery of those who were injured, And we're grateful to the Secret Service agents and other law enforcement agencies and individuals who risk their lives literally for our nation. As I said last night, there is no place in America for this kind of violence or any violence for that matter. An assassination attempt is contrary to everything we stand for as a nation, everything. It's not who we are as a nation. It's not America. And we cannot allow this to happen. Unity is the most elusive goal of all, but nothing is important than that right now, unity. We'll debate and we'll disagree. That's not going to change, but we're going to not lose sight, in fact, who we are as Americans. Look, Vice President Harris and I were just briefed in the Situation Room by my Homeland Security team, including the director of the FBI.
This motherfucker just say homeless security team. He was doing so well.
I heard homo security team. I know it's Homeland, but
rewind it because I swore he said homeless security.
Who we are as Americans. Look, Vice President Harris and I were just briefed in the Situation Room by my Homeland Security team, including the director of the FBI,
God damn it, Biden.
the Secretary of Homeland Security, the Attorney General, the Director of the Secret Service.
look, I think he just says, I think the way he says it, it's not homeless, it's just homeland. You know what I mean? It just sounds like homeless.
It sounded real homeless to me.
He just said it again. Hold on.
By my Homeland Security team, including the Director of the FBI, the Secretary of Homeland Security, the Attorney General.
I just think it's the way he
Director of the
says it.
Secret Service, my Homeland Security Advisor, the National Security Advisor, and we're going to continue to be briefed. The FBI is leading this investigation, which is still in its early stages. We don't yet have any information about the motive of the shooter. We know who he is. I urge everyone, please, don't make assumptions about his motives or his affiliations. Let the FBI do their job and their partner agencies do their job. I'm instructed that this investigation be thorough and swift, and the investigators will have every resource they need to get this done. Look, as this investigation continues, here's what we're going to do.
What are you going to do, Joe?
Mr. Trump, as a former president and nominee of the Republican Party, already receives a heightened level of security. And I've been consistent in my direction to the Secret Service to provide him with every resource, capability, and protective measure necessary to ensure his continued safety. Second,
He makes me want to scrunch up my face. Look at his face. I'm not trying to clown the man. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Because of how he looks right here, I just want to be like this.
He looks like he's smelling a fart.
I've directed the head of the Secret Service to review all security measures for the Republican National Convention, which is scheduled to start tomorrow. And third, I've directed an independent review of the national security at yesterday's rally to assess exactly what happened. And we'll share the results of that independent review with the American people as well. And finally, I'll be speaking more about this tonight at greater length from the Oval Office. We must unite as one nation. We must unite as one nation to demonstrate who we are. And so may God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you very much.
Mr. President, when you spoke to President Trump.
Yeah, so that's cool. He was doing so well until he started.
All right, let it go. Homeless, homeland. That's how he talks.
But I mean, that was a good speech. He sounded good. He had a little slip of the tongues, but I agree with what he said in that regard. Like this has no place in our nation, in our democracy. An assassination attempt. It's not necessary.
No, I get that. It's just we're living in different times here, and the nation is pissed.
Yeah,
the nation's pissed. Let's just be honest about it. I'm pissed off about a lot of things. Not that I want to blame Trump. I mean, just pissed off.
Yeah.
Taxes, yada yada, our money, blah blah blah. Other countries, billions, homelessness. Like the list goes on.
All the problems.
The list goes on.
Yeah.
But will this unite? No, this will not unite anybody because right now, too many people have a voice, and they're going to voice their opinion, and some are going to be like, it's war, anarchy, they're trying to kill our leader, and he ain't even our leader, but potential, and that's how they see him. They didn't want to accept that Biden became president, that all that drama from before, so you got those people, and then you got other people who, like, they hate him, and they hate Biden now, and, like, it's just crazy. I'm telling you, we're living in crazy times. The president used to be, I want to say, for the most part, from what I remember growing up, was the face of this country, and kind of, like, people gave a fuck. I feel like nobody gives a fuck anymore.
I feel like, I do agree with you. It used to be something kind of you looked at it as a noble thing, honorable thing, just like police officers. They used to have that same look of it was a noble job to do, and very honorable. But through the course of time, corruption in these type of things have skewed the image.
No, absolutely. It really has, and it's changed the views of many millions of people.
Regardless of what your political affiliation is and how you feel about politics, I think it was bullshit. I don't think that this man deserve to be shot in the ear or shot, period. I think he should be able to exercise his freedoms and run for presidency again. And if he wants to spew whatever rhetoric he wants to spew, let him spew it. That is his God-given right as an American citizen.
Yeah, I agree with you in regards to that. I just would love it if they both didn't at this point.
I agree.
After watching the debate, it just reassured me that they no longer either one belong in office, and they're done. Their time is done.
Yeah.
And the fact that the nation and everybody's like, oh, Democrat, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Yeah.
For me, I don't care about Democrat, Republican. I don't give a shit. Give us somebody who is younger and knows what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? Because I feel like these people have their own agenda. And somebody younger, and, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody younger is going to come and fuck this shit up even more. I don't know. But it's just, oh, man, the debate was it was brutal to watch. Brutal.
Yeah, I think they're past their time.
Yeah.
I think that we do need a younger president. I think from one of the reasons I feel that a younger president would be more beneficial is because I feel like a younger president is more in tune with the nation than an older, far removed president.
I agree. I agree.
And that's really my thinking on that. And I feel like they are open to different ideas and different things, you know what I mean, to help the people what they're supposed to be doing,
I feel like there's so much money that we're so indebted. This country is just in absolute debt. But I feel that with the amount of money that just keeps going out of this country to other countries, someone younger, I don't think would do that. I think they'd be able to manage without having to give the shirt off the US's back to someone else.
Yeah.
And it's diplomacy. I don't know. I'm fed up. But like, I agree with you in regards to him being able to run for office without being assassinated.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's horrible. Like, I want to run for office, but you're going to come and kill me because I want to be the president. Yeah. I want to try to better, even though I don't feel like he's got his own agenda as well. That's my belief.
Yeah.
That's me. You don't have to agree with it. But yeah, I don't think that's right. I don't think that, someone should die because they're president.
Or running for.
Well, I don't give a fuck. He was.
Yeah.
You know, how many attempts have they or how many threats do they get? You know, I'm sure it's a lot on a daily basis.
Yeah. That did not stop the internet from being the internet.
The internet is relentless.
The internet is on point, and it will forever be on point. And I got an image for you. Go ahead and pull that image up, because the internet does not play. You know, they're calling 45 50. Get rich or die trying.
Oh my God. That is hilarious. What the fuck?
Yeah, the internet does not bullshit.
It does not.
That's Colt 45 right there for you.
Oh my God. That's gonna be, his face is gonna be on the Colt 45. Wow.
Not only that, but I do have, because they did this image, 50 went ahead and I guess he was performing somewhere, and he put that image in his backdrop. Go ahead and play it.
Oh my God.
Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
Many men.
He really did that.
Wish death on me.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's funny.
And that song, Many Men, for me, that's 50 Cent's hardest song. It was like Tupac said, you know, the realest words I ever wrote. That was that song for 50 for me. Many Men. That mother.
I don't know his music like that.
I felt that shit in my soul.
I know his music, but I don't listen to his music.
That Get Rich or Die Trying album, classic. Every one of them hits.
Although I have been listening to Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
And
I got to cut you off because it doesn't stop here. Go ahead to the next video.
My bad.
But wait, there's more.
What the fuck?
I hit him up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they hit him up.
The internet is crazy. That's crazy. All right.
Yeah, you bet not miss.
Well, yeah, this is going down in history just like every other attempted assassination/assassination.
Yeah.
I mean, it also takes takes the focus off of all the other things that have been going on around the world. 71 people in Gaza died,
Well, so I look at everything as smoke and mirrors.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like,
the news cycle is so quick.
There's things, Biden just talking about another few $1 million to Ukraine for arms. You didn't see that shit? That was just today.
How many arms do they need? Like,
Sunday.
they got all the arms now. Like, I ain't even got no arms to give.
No.
I got 2 arms.
You ain't giving nothing. They taken.
Oh my God.
You don't have to give. They come for it.
Sweet baby Jesus, save me.
No.
Save me. And
that's why we need somebody younger, honestly.
Yeah.
Because our money is just dwindling away and this country's going down the fucking not a rabbit hole, but the shit hole. And no one is doing anything but complaining, just like I am. Because what the fuck can I do? What can I do about it? Absolutely nothing other than run for president, and then they're gonna find out everything and fuck me. Everybody's gonna be like, she's tarnished. She had the 8:30 show and she talked shit and blah blah blah, and they find ways to tarnish your image.
Yeah.
So like. And then who the fuck wants to get assassinated? Who wants to get assassinated? Fuck. Fix this country. Stop taking the money. Reinvest the money in this motherfucker. That's what I'm saying.
We need our arms back. And legs too.
Somebody serious. Like, I was saying this to David the other day, and I maybe I just don't make any sense, but to me, it's like, I look at it like this. Republican and Democrats, right? Mm-hmm. And that's Gucci and Chanel. Mm-hmm. Why are we still buying Gucci and Chanel? Mm-hmm. What's wrong with fucking the generic brands? Yeah. Like, what's wrong with Levi's? They're cheap.
Izod.
Whatever. This,
Yeah.
Like Old Navy. What the fuck is wrong with that? Why am I voting for Chanel or fucking Gucci? Like, I don't want that. I want Old Navy, The Gap, JCPenney, the Macy's. Shit. I'll even, like, man, yeah, it just blows my mind.
I don't need boutique. I need department store.
Yeah, I don't want couture. I can't afford couture no more. None of us can.
You took all our arms.
None of us can afford this couture shit anymore. And that's what Trump and Biden are. They're couture. I don't want to pay for couture anymore.
Yeah.
I want off the rack. Are you feeling me here? Off the fucking rack.
With the 50% discount.
Shit. Prices, we'll never see the price of anything go back down. Everything is going to stay up. I saw a fucking article the other day where the guy's talking about he wants it to fucking stay like this. And this is some federal fuck.
Mm-hmm. Because he's making that money.
Of course. Off of us.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm tired of couture. Can we get some off the rack shit?
With a 50%
clearance,
discount.
Please. Clearance.
I'll even take layaway.
Stop voting for these motherfuckers. There are other people that are running for fucking president. Other people.
Yeah.
And these are the only idiots up there. And man, I'm angry about it. Sorry. I just, it makes me mad. It makes me mad that we're still like.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Let's switch gears.
Yes, please.
Let's switch gears. Lord Jamar is back in the blogosphere.
Weren't we just talking about him the other day?
Yeah, he's back making waves.
Oh, talking about Eminem.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's back making waves. He was on the Art of Dialogue where he had a choice phrase or choice words about Sexxy Red. Let's go ahead and look at that. Run it. This was on the Art of Dialogue.
Yeah, it's crazy out here, man. But speaking of scrippers, right? Because when you said that something came to mind, how you feel about Sexy Red?
How you doing this to me, man? Sexy. I mean, Sexy Red. Again, this is the type of what they want to promote in the black community. You see that they want to promote like the lowest level of everything. You know what I mean? They're trying to turn our women into whores. You know what I mean? Like they really want to turn our women into whore culture.
I don't agree with this, but
like, and Sexy Red is just another example of how we're gonna reward someone who's, very low on the financial totem pole. You could tell this girl came from like the jets. Like, I don't know where she from, but she come from the dirty jets. Like, you know what I mean? And like everybody knows girls like her. You know what I mean? And they're not usually put in this type of position. You see what I'm saying? But they're putting her in this position in order to inspire other young girls to be like her. I saw where they were trying to bring her to a school to like talk to the kids, right? But she pulled up to the school smelling like weed, so they didn't let her in, and she got mad. And she got mad, so she got went outside and opened the sunroof to the limo or whatever, and was like twerking out the limo while all the kids gathered round and cheered her on. You know, Sexy Red looked like the type of girls like back in the days, like you walk in the room and you'd be like, smell like somebody was fucking in here. And what's crazy is I seen a video, I seen a video where she said her own pussy was stinking. Did you see that? I'm not making this up. If I made that up, that'd be like defamation of pussy or some shit. Like, like she said that. But I said to myself, she looked like it get hot. It looked like it get funky in whatever room she fucking in. It get hot. Oh, man, yeah. Fellas, we can do better. We can do better. Sisters, y'all can do better. That's not the type of Fellas, you don't want to wife that up. And girls, if you act like her, you're not going to get wifed up. I'm just letting you know. You know what I mean?
From what I'm hearing from you, it sounds like you feel like she's a plant. You feel like Sexy Red a plant?
Probably, yes. Yep. And I think that plant shit is real. I don't think it's a conspiracy theory to believe that there are industry plants, you know, the Tekashi 6ix9ines and, you know, people like that are put in this game to skew the minds of the masses and lead them down a certain road. And the road usually leads to some sort of self-destruction. Whether it be, you know, trying to get them on some gang banging shit and let them crash out that way, or get the females on some whore shit so they can go out here and, you know, have mad babies or you know, contract sexually transmitted diseases and all this nonsense, you know, or to promote pharmaceuticals like Plan Bs and all this bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, if you bringing her to a school, she gotta be a plant. Cause I'm like thinking, why on earth would you bring Sexy Red to a school? Like, who would think that would be a good idea to bring her around kids?
Like, why? Why? Whose idea was that? Whose idea was that? You know who we should bring to the school? Sexy Red. And then, first of all, the principal should have been like, who's that? Now, if the principal said, yeah, like knew who it was, that's a fucking problem right there. Like, like, hell yeah, that's a good idea. Like, they should have been like, who's that? And then they showed them, and they should have, off the rip, been like, nah, I don't think this is something that our children, nah. But maybe she's from around the way of the school, you see what I'm saying? And they act like, look, this is a girl from around here that did good, even though she's doing bad.
So I agree to an extent on what he says, mainly with the school situation. Her image, I don't think is conducive to being at a school. Her current image.
Was that an elementary school? Did they say that?
I don't know. I'm just going off of this.
No, I understand. Yeah. I don't know if you caught that. I didn't catch that, so no, I'm asking.
I don't think they said it. He just said a school. And I do agree with him to that point. Not every rapper should be allowed to speak to kids at a school if their music is promoting violence or degenerate behavior, whether it's a man or a woman. Mm-hmm. I don't think that is the type of image that should be at school to talk about.
No, absolutely. I agree with that 100%. But I disagree on the part where, you know, the horse thing. Mm-hmm. They said that back in the day. They've said that when Madonna was on stage writhing around in a fucking wedding costume
like a
or
virgin.
lingerie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like she was writhing on the floor, you know, in the lingerie / wedding, whatever. And that she was promoting like whorish tendencies to the youth. You know, like they said that shit back then. They said that shit when Little Kim came out. I mean, everybody had a poster of Little Kim with her legs spread out in that fucking outfit, in that bikini.
Yeah.
Everybody, every guy I knew, all my homeboys had that poster of her out. When you went to any store, record store, whatever, because that's what we had back in the day. You know, there was a Little Kim poster right there.
Yeah.
Foxy Brown. You know, so they've been saying that for the longest time. So I feel that this is on a parent. A parent should be the one controlling what their child watches and listens to. That's where it's failing. Yes, I agree with him in regards to the plant. I told you this was a bet. This was a fucking Sexxy Red was a fucking bet. That's how I don't know. This is just me in my conspiracy theory here.
Yeah.
These two guys got together and was like, I bet you I can make this bitch famous. I bet you can't. And here she is.
Yeah. Look, as you said, throughout the ages of music, there's been these type of artists. Sexy Red to me is no different than Little Kim. And what I mean by no different than Lil Kim, I'm not saying lyrical. I'm saying what she is selling.
No, absolutely.
It's the same as Lil Kim. It's the same as Madonna. It's the same as Foxy Brown. It's the same as Ice Spice and any other female artist who sells sex first. And that's what they're selling. They're selling sex first. And you're right. It falls on the parents to make sure that their children who shouldn't be listening to that type of music aren't listening to that type of music.
Correct.
But some of these parents are so out of touch with technology, they don't even understand how to do these things. To parent, use the parental controls properly.
No, I know. And that's unfortunate because then they're all like, oh, you know, I didn't know. We'll find out. There are too many YouTube videos in the fucking world that you can go look up to learn how to do parental controls on whatever device. Look, any device.
Look, you can go and you can type this question into Google, into Bing, into, I think Yahoo's still around, Yahoo. You can ask your phone if you got Siri or Apple, Siri or Android. You can ask the AI assistant to tell you how to set parental controls, and if it can't tell you, it'll find the link to show you.
Yeah, there's too many ways for you to find out to figure that out, but no one's doing it, and they're just letting their kids be on the internet, and you know.
And then they get mad when they hear about young men and women with fast tendencies, or out here doing things that they shouldn't be doing at the age that they're doing them. Innocence has been lost because of the internet. And it's a sad thing because I see the parents aren't doing it.
I'm back to the parents. Like,
That's
it ain't the
saying.
internet. The internet didn't say, hey, kid, come over here and open this window up. It's the parents who just let them go in and see whatever the fuck they want.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying because of the internet, they were allowed to lose their innocence. But it's the parents' fault for not putting guidelines and restrictions on the internet to begin with.
No, I agree with that.
And,
not what you said, but
I know, but I'm clarifying.
I agree with you. Absolutely. I feel like it's on the parent. Mm-hmm. The parent should be the one controlling that shit. Me, myself, I don't have kids. If I had a kid, for me, the cell phone wouldn't be a thing because I don't feel, if I didn't need that shit growing up, and I don't give a fuck what kind of times we're living in. If I didn't need that shit, why the fuck would my kid need it at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? You know what I'm saying? Oh, they need to get home. We'll figure it the fuck out like my mom figured it the fuck out. You know? That's how I feel about it. But like I said, we're living in different times now.
So Sexy Red went ahead and responded. I got a image for that. She went ahead and responded, and this is what she had to say to Lord Jamar. She says, go ask Chief Keef, do I stink? Why would, here's my thing, why would he go and ask another dude if she stink? It was a very poor response. I expect better.
Why?
Because she should.
I've only
Jamar's
heard
older.
one song. It was the song that we did the reaction video for.
My birthday.
Oh my God. Please don't. That shit was horrible, but
Horrendous.
yeah, no. I don't expect a better response than this.
So go ahead and play this other clip that I got here. Because he had mentioned something, and just want to go ahead and play it. So right here, just let it play. You got this right here. You got to play, let it play. And
a few moments later.
Sexy Red. She got that vagiitis. She posted that on her Instagram. Yeah. Why would she do that?
Better off not saying shit.
Yeah. So it kind of puts a stamp on what he was saying. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Does it? I mean, you don't see that as a joke. Maybe she went to go get some laser shit or something, and it looks like a doctor's office, and you know what I mean? Maybe she went to go get her hoo-ha waxed. You know? Like, that don't prove shit. It could have been a joke.
It could have been a joke, but it's not a joke that's funny.
According to you.
I'm just saying.
I mean, maybe she finds it funny. I mean, she thinks her music is dope. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, it doesn't seem too doesn't make what he said seem so far-fetched.
No, I get that. I feel like you may be taking it there. I didn't take it there. Like I said, she could be getting something done. She could be getting waxed or whatever.
Yeah.
You know? And that's why it looks like a doctor's office, or maybe that was her already appointment, because I believe she had a kid not too long ago. You know, so she may already have to go see her doctor anyway.
Well, here's the thing. That's an old post. That's not a new post.
How old?
I don't know. This is probably a few months ago. This is before Lord Jamar had even
Again,
came out.
she had a kid, so things can go wrong.
I'm not saying that things can't go wrong. I'm just saying it kind of puts a stamp on what he was saying.
No, I don't see the stamp. I see how you see it. I don't see it.
I hear
you know, and I'm not trying to defend her like that. You know, I'm not a Sexy Red fan like that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm playing devil's advocate here, and things go wrong after people have children. I know she just had a kid. I don't know how long ago, but I know it happened. And you never know. They may have fucked her up down there. I know people that has happened to, where it's what is it? An infection.
Yeah.
You know, so
I hear what you say. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're putting down. But I disagree.
Of course.
I think that was the old vagiitis or whatever it's called. Her pH was off. That's what I think that post is from. And that's what I think she was probably at a doctor's office dealing with. but I could be wrong. But it doesn't feel that way to me.
Fuck would you know?
Because I'm looking at a video that she puts up that
so
says
fucking way. You don't know what the fuck is going on. You don't know what this girl's got going on. The fuck?
The girl's done a...
Man, come on.
Hold on.
Just because Lord Jamar or whatever the fuck his name is came on and said that her pussy stink doesn't mean that this video puts a stamp on it like you said.
Nope. That's not why. That's not all why I say that.
Okay, tell me more.
She's also had a sex tape out. She's also made references to her asshole. She's from my understanding very promiscuous. She slept with Chief Keef on her period recently, and made a comment about it because of some shit between Chief Keef and some other girl that he's fucking with. Just things that she's said kind of makes that needle lean that way to me.
Okay. I don't know what to say about that.
So
that's her business, and if she wants to put it out there, that's on her.
Yeah.
I myself, I can't really sit here and be like, it's true. What he's saying is true. I don't know. And in regards to that video, what the fuck does that mean? I mean, to me, what does it mean? Yeah. It could be what you said, and the fact that she out here sucking and fucking all these dicks, that could give her some type of whatever. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. And just like you don't know.
Absolutely. So
I don't wish. I would like for her to stop putting her business out there like that, because again, parents don't monitor children on the internet. The ones who do, kudos to you. Mm-hmm. But the ones who don't, they're watching that.
Yeah. I would like for her not to, not just her, but a lot of artists, I would like for them not to put their business out on the internet. I like my artists to have some bit of mystique to them. Unfortunately, they don't do that now,
I mean, some do.
Yeah, some do, but
it's
I like
rare now though.
Yeah, I like to have my artists with some mystique. Because I feel like it makes me want to check them out more. When I know all your secrets that you're putting out and all this bullshit, it's like I don't really care. It becomes watered down dribble.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I don't care anymore. But hold some things back. You know what I mean? Hold some things back. We don't need to know the color of your asshole.
Yeah, but we're in the age of information, and the information is all out there for everyone to see. And I mean, being a celebrity when we were growing up, being a celebrity was top tier. Mm-hmm. You were top fucking drawer if you were a celebrity, and your shit was private. You have publicists, they're hiding all your shit. There was no social media where everybody was watching. Cameras were not everywhere, you know what I mean, and watching. Now they're everywhere, and everybody is reporting everything. Yeah. So you're going to be, as a celebrity, you're going to be out in the world, and you're going to get spotted doing some stupid shit like licking a fucking donut at a donut shop. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to do dumb shit, and you're going to get caught. That's just what it is now. It's not like before where people could do stupid shit and get away with it. And we don't hear about it till 20, 30 fucking years later. And here we are hearing crazy shit about stars from back in the day we didn't know, because it wasn't like now where they're just putting everything out there. Everything. Some do it for likes. Some do it just to do it. I don't know.
Yeah. Again, I like my celebrities to have some mystique, my artists to have some mystique, and not have everything up there. Quit clout chasing for likes. That's how I look at it. You're already a professional entertainer, rapper, musician.
No, but they want to live that life. They're trying to be on boats and have jet skis and have these million, or not even million, like many mansions, whatever, you know, that's the type of life that they want to live. And that's why they do what they do, to get those likes, because that draws it, that pulls money in some way.
Yeah. 90% of them don't even have what they're trying to represent. They're still faking it to make it. 90% of them.
Yeah. I agree.
So let's go ahead and move along to the next situation we got here.
Look, he fucking nutted on my...
Yeah.
Sorry. I was
a little too quick here.
Yeah, my bad.
As people just heard, this is the Dollar Tree incident that happened. Go ahead and just play the footage.
Sorry.
Look, he fucking nutted on my fucking leg! You go to hell, bitch! Oh my god! He nutted on my leg! He nutted on my leg!
Yeah. So this young lady was essayed at a Dollar Tree, and how disgusting is that to be in Dollar Tree ejaculating on people?
Yeah.
Scumbaggery.
I don't understand the thought process of someone like that.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. Okay, so I'm a talk about it. So I used to ditch school a lot. And a lot of my friends ditched school. I missed it this day. Mm-hmm. I missed it. I went somewhere else. So a few friends of mine, they had gone to the beach, to Santa Monica. Early as fuck in the morning. There ain't shit to do. It's not till like 10 o'clock you do something, but you know, at school, whatever, you take the bus to Santa Monica, and it's 7, 8 o'clock in the fucking morning. So my friends went and sat on a bench, and this homeless guy came and sat on the bench as well, but he sat on the other end. Mm-hmm. And they're sitting on the bench just talking. Her and another friend, they're talking, and all of a sudden she felt like something land on her head, and she thought, did a bird shit on me? Because it felt like droppings. Mm-hmm. And that the guy started laughing, and she turned around and he had his dick in his hand. It was older guy, just jacked off and threw it on her hair. And we're roughly 13 years old at the time. Yeah. You know, I wasn't there, but I know that it happened to her. She came back that day. She was so upset.
I bet. That is disgusting.
Yeah.
And being that you guys were children.
Yeah. And she told me she didn't do shit. She was 13. She ran. Her and my other friend ran for their fucking lives, but you know. No, especially you're a kid, you don't know what the fuck to do.
Well, I expect that to be for you guys to run, or her to run. I don't expect her to confront him.
It's disgusting. I just don't understand what makes up, but that just says a lot about that person. They're not well. Yeah. If they think that this is appropriate, why would you do that?
Or, I can't even fathom the words to say, or think of the words to say to fathom the idea of why you would do that.
I saw this video when it first came out. It had like a few likes in it, and then after I saw it, it just blew up. When it caught I was wind. Like, oh my god, like she's crying. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, and this dude runs out, and I'm like, what the fuck is he thinking? Like, okay, well. Eventually, he turned himself in. I don't know.
Go ahead and before you get to that, play the footage.
An update now to a story that we first reported yesterday right here on Action News at 5 o'clock. Philadelphia police have now arrested the man wanted for a sexual assault inside a dollar store. Investigators say the man right there that you see on your screen, Gary Miles, assaulted a woman inside the Dollar Tree on East Snyder Avenue in South Philadelphia on June 23rd. They say Miles is the person in this surveillance video that we showed you just yesterday. He's now charged with indecent assault, indecent exposure, open lewdness, and harassment.
There you go. Miles the scumbag.
Gary Miles, 35 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, there are other people like this. Mm-hmm. I've seen a lot of videos where guys go into like fucking Ross or TJ Maxx, Home Goods, these type of stores, because that's mainly where women like to be, buying shit for your home. And guys are following them around, taking pictures of them. If they have like a skirt on, someone catches them like doing it. I don't understand it. It's very sad.
I don't understand it.
It's disgusting.
It's horrible behavior from a man. I don't condone that type of behavior. I think it's scumbaggery, and he should get hands put on him while he's incarcerated. I don't think he should be killed. That's not gonna
fucking help.
I don't think he should be killed, but I think he should be disciplined. I think some good old fashioned street justice.
That's not gonna fucking stop him from being a perv.
No, it's not.
That's not gonna stop him from ejaculating on a woman when he's out in a store. What about next time he's out in the fucking world and he fucking kidnaps a kid and rapes the kid? You know what I mean? Like, beating the fuck out of him ain't gonna stop whatever is going on up there.
It's not meant to stop it. It's meant for discipline.
Pa que putas? Like, why? Why? How is that gonna help him?
Maybe he'll think again.
Man, come on. Let's be realistic here. He's doing this in public. Mm-hmm. No one does this in public, David. So what makes you think, hold on, what makes you think by an ass whooping that he's learned his lesson? He's been caught before. He's been caught 4 different times before this.
I didn't know that. I thought this was the first time.
4 different times before this, he did some lewd and lascivious acts or whatever the fuck. And obviously he ain't learned his lesson, so an ass whooping ain't gonna do it either. He needs mental help.
Yeah.
He needs mental help, period.
No, I didn't know that he was a repeat offender.
Yes. 4 times, 4 different times. He's done some disgusting shit. Nothing's helped him. He needs mental help.
Yeah.
An ass whooping ain't gonna do it. I mean, I know where you're coming from and I get it, but that ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so at least he's off the streets for now.
That is correct. He's off the streets. I don't know if he's going to have to register as a sexual predator. He should have already done it.
He probably is. If he's been,
that's what I said. Now that I know that it's happened 4 times, he's probably already is on registry. Yeah, hope he gets some help, and hope he gets his ass kicked in jail. On that note, you got anything else?
Actually, I do.
What you got?
A few people died over the weekend. Mm-hmm. Today, I woke up and it was Shannon Doherty. I was a fan, big fan. Watched 90210. I watched Charmed, loved her. She was a favorite of mine, and she died. It was a battle of breast cancer, and she fought like hard because she's been doing this, I think, since 2015, and she fought hard for herself, but she didn't make it. And then what's his name? Now I'm at a loss here.
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons. Thank you. Richard Simmons passed away. That was another one that I grew up watching. And he was so well known for having, his little fro and his little shorts and the workouts. So that was really sad. So rest in peace to them. I'm really sad about both, but it really made me really sad about Shannon Doherty because, I watch her shows and she's been acting since she was a kid and she's been in a lot of stuff. So it's sad to see that she lost the battle, but at least she's not suffering anymore. And that's the good thing.
Who was the third person?
I can't remember now. I said a few people.
Yeah, I thought you said 3, but okay. I thought you said 3 people, so I was like, oh.
Maybe I did, huh? I don't know.
Well, rest in peace to Shannon Doherty and Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shelley Duvall.
Shelley Duvall,
Yes, from The Shining. She also played Olive Oil on Popeye.
Yeah, with
I liked her.
Robin Williams.
Yes. Yeah. I liked her. She was so pretty. And she died of complications from diabetes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was sad to hear, too. I had just seen some videos on TikTok. Some people were, like, checking in on her, I guess, because she was going through hard times, money, the whole deal, you know. And she's older now. And so, yeah. So that was sad. So, yeah, you were right, 3.
Yeah. So rest in peace to them.
Yeah.
And condolences to their families. Hope they heal and move on.
Yeah.
Any final words?
Peace.
Peace.